3, 2, 1, go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of The Render Distance. I am your host, CJ Pijanowski, and I am joined by one of my friends, Braden Eastman, or you may know him as Pokemon Bros. Braden, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. This will be a very fun podcast. I'm really excited to start this. This will be a lot of fun to do and produce and edit and all that kind of stuff.
I can 100% agree with you on that. How you doing? Or how you doing today? Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Since our time zones are different, it's already almost 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
And or where I'm at right now. But yeah, today's been a pretty good day. Just been playing video games and doing homework because of remote learning and Corona. So yeah, it's been an overall pretty good day.
For a Kickstarter question, what do you like doing more, skiing or snowboarding?
I would definitely have to say that I like to ski more because I have more experience and I've never gone snowboarding and I've only gone skiing.
And if you are unfamiliar, this episode, or this series, will be a series with me and my friend Braden Edlin, aka Pokemon Bros. I'm showing you his card on screen. So, we'll just be talking about video games. This episode will be about how we started our series, and how we started our YouTube channels, and how we're planning on continuing. So, Braden, how about I ask you your first question? What was your inspiration to starting YouTube?
I would definitely have to say that my inspiration would be really just kind of my friends. We just started a YouTube channel. I started this YouTube channel in 2018, like January, like the beginning of 2018. And we just started doing Nerf stuff, like Nerf battles, where I would run around with my iPad, recording them, do a Nerf battle, or Nerf Arsenal video, or of my friend Jaden, all of his Nerf guns, and just stuff like that. Just stuff where I wasn't really looking on doing anything, like trying to get subscribers or likes or anything. It was just more for fun. And now I would definitely say it's still a lot more for fun, but I still do a lot more than I used to.
Yeah, I can understand that. Also, when did you start taking it more seriously instead of more dinking around like you said you used to?
I would definitely say when I made my first Pokemon, my first Pokemon video in April of 2020. And I made that video opening up some Pokemon cards, and that's when it really became like where I was like, this is pretty fun, and I enjoyed doing it, so I started doing more of it, and then I started opening more and more and more and more.
Nice. Do you have any questions for me to kickstart it off or anything else?
Yeah, so I do have a question for you. Alright, so what would be your favorite food and why?
I would say a top sirloin steak. It's the best steak out there. It's the easiest to tenderize, things like that. It's just so fun to eat. In fact, I'm going to a steakhouse tonight, probably right after the episode is done.
Yes. And the juiciness and steaks are so good.
Yeah, I love steaks.
And what was your inspiration to start a podcast?
Well, I would have to say it was a number of factors. One, it was you. I was hanging out with you at the time when it was January around 2018 when I started my YouTube channel. I do not know the exact start date, but I know you had started your YouTube channel then, and it was just starting to grow in popularity. So I was thinking, why don't I try starting my own YouTube channel? So I basically did what you did, in general, dinking around, not really that fun of a listen. Then I, started to realize, just like you, I'm gaining subscribers. I just passed 15. I need to actually just start going quality over quantity. And what is your favorite dinner? Just a little question for you.
Dinner. I would say that my favorite dinner would have to be a burger. like a
Ooh.
nice burger with like maybe some mashed potatoes or a baked potato, either or. With like
Any
butter and bacon bits and cheese, and usually you have like green beans or corn that goes with that. So just like a big meal, and sometimes you have a roll. It's kind of like Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A good Thanksgiving dinner. What was your
Yes.
what specific type of burger? Do you like elk burgers? Do you like deer burgers?
I
Venison?
like. Well, I like bear burger. I like beef burger. I like antelope burger. We made ground meat from antelope,
Oh,
deer,
yeah.
everything. Like pretty much everything.
Have you ever tried moose?
I have not. No, I have not.
Oh, everybody says it's the stuff to have.
Really?
Now we're gonna get on to mainly the main topics of today's videos. One is what today's episode is mainly going to be about our Minecraft worlds, how we started it, and our YouTube channel and how we started it. Braden, do you have a Minecraft world that you play on? And if so, what have you done this past week?
Well, I started a creative world with my friend Caden and RJ, and so what we were going to do, we're going to be working on this for a little bit. So I'm going to start. So it's in creative, and we're gonna build the Among Us maps, like all of the Among Us maps, like and
nice.
I think it's gonna be a really cool project that we're gonna do. And in the past, I've done survivals and all that kind of stuff, but this is something else that I think is gonna be really cool that I want to start working on.
Yeah, that seems like a very fun project. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. Let's see. What was your, or why exactly did you start a YouTube channel?
I started my YouTube channel because it was starting to become 2018, the rise of the YouTube invasion, the rise of everybody saying, "Join my YouTube channel." It's things like that. It was like a fun age. It was fun time. Dinking around, and then when I it gets more serious. I did it for fun. I just did it like as a relaxation. I have nothing to do in the end of the day. And also, when I did my podcast with Kevin Levine, that's what I really modeled it around. That's what the podcast inspiration was from. Really from him, because he was he's a sports reporter, and I really love being a sports reporter. I really love taking advice from him. So it was mainly him and you starting it off.
Well, that's cool. All right, so I have a follow-up question for that. And
Yes.
how would you say that your channel or podcast has progressed?
Well, that's a great question. It started off, if I'm going to start at the beginning of my channel, the YouTube channel back in 2018 started with me copying other YouTubers, screen recording Minecraft, things like that. Things that it was just easy content to produce, low quality audio, things like that. And then it moved on to I would say a stage more like as I was in school, I learned about more screen recording softwares, and I used those. But I wouldn't learn about OBS until later in life, a lot later in life. Like 2 years later exactly. It was a rough year, and then I kind of abandoned YouTube for around half a year to a year because I forgot it was a combination of I always forgot the password. I never was really on YouTube. I just lost interest completely in the YouTube channel, and then all of a sudden I am up at Flathead and I create a video of me playing 2K, recording it on my phone, and boom, all of a sudden I'm like, I have interest again on YouTube. I started making Fortnite videos, and then I just deleted it all, and then I got interest into podcasts because I saw that industry was booming. So that's basically where it led me to now. What about you? How has your YouTube progressed?
So yeah, I just started with my friends and everything, and then definitely became more serious. I definitely became. I feel like I definitely became more interested in YouTube, and that's what led to me start uploading like Pokemon and being a part of that community.
Nice. What editing software do you use? As now that is a popular theme amongst YouTubers and a very controversial one. What do you use?
Well, I use YouTube Studio. I've used YouTube Studio. I've used iMovie, and I've used Share Factory, which is on my PS4, which is how I make my gaming videos.
Nice. What do you think is your best video?
My best video.
Could
I
be
think
production.
It was my first video that got 136 or 7 views, and where I opened up that, and I actually thought it was a pretty good video, and I really enjoyed it, except for one part that I did drop the camera, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on podcasts right now? Like, do you like them? Do you like starting them, or have you ever tried?
I've done live streams. I've never done a podcast. This is my first time actually doing a podcast. I think podcasts are really cool because it's kind of like a live stream, or I like live streams, and sometimes you can interact with chat and stuff like that, and you just talk about whatever you really want, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of podcasting, is that you can really wrap your viewers and make them think about what they want. What are your opinions on the Caves and Cliffs update in Minecraft 1.17?
I think that the community, the Minecraft community, has been asking like, please bring the cave update. Come on, let's have a cave update. They need to change the caves.
Yeah.
And they listened to the community, which I thought was really cool. And they brought in the Caves and Hills update. Caves and Hills update. And they did really good with it. And I think it's really cool how they responded to the community like that. And how well they did it.
Yeah, I 100% agree with the Caves and Cliffs update. In your opinion, this is kind of moving on to a different topic. What do you think that you want to do in this podcast? What do you want to inform the viewers about podcasts? Like, what do you want them to know about the future of the Render Distance?
I would say that we're going to start doing a lot more Minecraft. And a lot of talking about gaming. Definitely.
I can 100% agree. I cannot wait to tell that. And Among Us, are you a good imposter? I know I've played you a little bit. Are you a good imposter in Among Us?
I personally think that I'm a pretty good imposter because people just don't guess me a lot of the times. I win almost every single time because people just don't guess that it's me, and I'm just really quiet when I'm playing with my friends.
Yeah, I can agree. When I was playing,
quiet, I just would say I'm a pretty good liar, I guess.
I'm kind of the exact opposite. You called me out. I'm like, dang it, you knew it right from the start. Do you have any more questions for me? Anything that you want to know? Any more questions?
No, that was it. I don't have any more questions for you.
Same here. Once again, Braden, thank you for being on this podcast. It was a pleasure being with you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till the second episode. Be sure to subscribe to Pokemon Bros. I'll link his channel in the description. I'll also put a card on screen. Thank you guys for watching the Render Distance. There will be more episodes coming soon. I don't know when. But for now, stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.